So in the same way that we have similarity postulates, where we talk about two triangles are similar because of their sides or their angles, we also have some congruence postulates we're going to talk about. Now, the big difference between similarity and congruence is that similar figures are two different sizes, and congruent figures are exactly alike in every single way. So, like for instance, this one says side, side, side. If I'm going to prove that two triangles are congruent using side, 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 all three of the sides have to be congruent to the three sides of another triangle. Like for instance, if this side and this side are congruent, and this side and this side are congruent, and that side are congruent, I can now say that these two triangles are congruent using side, side, side. Just a real quick reminder, the symbol for congruence is an equal sign with a tilde over the top. All right, so let's do another congruence postulate. This one is side, angle, side. So for this one, you have to have two sides that are congruent and the angle that's included, the angle that's in between them. All right, so in this picture, I can see right now that these two triangles share this side. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that side. So that's one side that they have. And then let's also say that this side is congruent to this side. So now I have two sides. But in order to use side, angle, side, I need two sides and the angle that's in between them. So if I have side 1 and side 2, I would need this angle. And this side and this side, I would need this angle. And so now this picture shows these two triangles congruent by side, angle, side. All right, another postulate is angle, side, angle. And so this one says that two angles are congruent and the side that's in between those two angles. All right, so for instance, if I say that this is a right angle, because it kind of looks like a right angle, right? That's one angle that these two triangles have in common. And then let's say this angle down here is equal to this angle up here. All right, so now I have two angles, but I also need the side that's in between them. Well, the side that's in between these angles is this little side down here. So I'm going to say that is equal to that. And now I can show these two triangles are congruent with angle, side, angle. We're going to skip this one and we're going to do it last. We're going to do this one next. Angle, angle, side. All right, so this one says I have two angles that are congruent and the side that's not included. So this is kind of interesting. Basically, if you have two angles that are congruent in two triangles and any of the sides are also congruent, you're going to be able to say that those triangles are congruent. So for instance, if I say this angle, ooh, that's ugly, let's try that again. If I say this angle and this angle are congruent, and then I say this angle and this angle are congruent, if I knew this side and this side, I would say angle, side, angle. But if I know either of the other two sides, so for instance, let's say this little short side is equal to that little short side, now I can say angle, angle, side. Or if I had known the other side, if I had known this hypotenuse looking side and this hypotenuse looking side, I could say angle, angle, side going the other direction. So any combination of two angles and a side that's not included works for angle, angle, side. All right, so these all have common letters, A's and S's. This one is weird, right? The H and the L stand for hypotenuse and leg. In other words, in order to use this, you have to have a right triangle, because to have a hypotenuse, you have to have a right angle. So in this picture, I'm going to say that my right angle is right here, which means this is my hypotenuse and this is my other hypotenuse. That side has to be equal. The hypotenuse has to be equal. And then either of the two legs also has to be equal. So in this picture, this leg is shared. So I'm going to say that leg equals itself. So now I have a hypotenuse and a leg, so I can say these two triangles are congruent using hypotenuse leg. So these are the 5 congruence postulates that you are going to be responsible for.